Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be going through AS level paper 1-3 from October November 2022. So let's see first question. What do we have here? We have the question from trigonometry here. So solve the equation 8 sin x squared plus 6 cos theta sin squared theta plus cos 6 cos theta plus 1 for 0 to 180. So we are looking for basically value of theta in this range between 0 to 180. So I will rewrite the equation here: 8 sin squared theta plus 6 cos theta plus 1 equals to 0, right. So we can write sine as 1 minus cos squared theta plus 6 cos theta plus 1 equals to 0. We can do this because we have the formula sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. So from here sin theta is 1 minus cos theta. So in that way we are able to convert the whole equation in terms of cos theta, right. So this will turn into now the quadratic. So here is 8. So negative 8 cos squared theta plus 6 cos theta plus 9 is equal to 0, right. So we have to multiply this by whole equation by negative 1 to make this the positive sign. So this is 6 cos theta minus 9 is equal to 0. This is cos theta. From here either you can use quadratic formula or you can use the factorization. So I am using factorization here. 8 cos squared theta, it will be minus 12 cos theta plus 6 cos theta minus 9 is equal to 0. So taking common from here, we have 4 cos theta common here. So we will have here 2 cos theta minus 3 and 3 common from here, these two, and we have cos theta 2 cos theta minus 3, right, equals to 0. So we have 2 cos theta minus 3, in bracket we have 4 cos theta plus 3, right. So we have two factors here. So we have two options from here. 2 cos theta minus 3 is equal to 0. So that means 2 cos theta is equal to 3 and cos theta will be 3 over 2. Now this is greater than 1, so this is not going to be possible. So not possible because value of cos theta cannot extend, cannot be greater than 1, right. So we will see the other one now. 4 cos theta is equal to negative 3. So cos theta is going to be negative 3 over 4. So cos theta is negative. So theta is cos inverse 3 over 4. So when you calculate this, I got here theta is equal to 138.59, right. So it is 138.6 degree. So this is one angle. Cos theta is negative, and we have this after school to college, right. So this is 138.6. So this is the only value that we are getting in this 1 to 80 region. So the only value of theta is 138.6. there is no need to calculate the other ones, right. So now number 2, the function f is defined by this for x less than 3, express fx in this form. So let's start. I will rewrite the equation here: minus 2x squared minus 8x minus 13, right. So negative 2 is common from the first two terms. We have here x squared plus 4x minus 13. So we add and subtract to complete the square the half of the coefficient of x, that is 2. So plus 2 squared minus 2 squared, right. So minus 13 is outside. So we have negative 2 into x squared minus plus 4x plus this is 4, and then this negative 2 times this is 2 times 2, negative 4 minus 13, right. So this is negative 2 x plus 2 squared. Now be careful here, this is not going to be positive. Most of the students sometimes they do this is the negative 2 squared. So negative is outside and 2 square is 4, so that's why it remains negative, right. So this is plus 8 minus 13. So we have the final answer which is in the required form. Okay. Now part B, find the range of fx. So as x is less than 3 here, so as x is less than 3, so that means if this is the number line, this is 0, -1, -2 and -3, and it is continue. We don't have the condition, it starts from here and goes until this up to, let us say this is -infinity. Okay. So for that f -3, f -3 is going to be -2, 3 power 2, 8, just substituting the values in fx, -13. When you calculate this, comes out to be -7, and let us see in -infinity, it is going to this way, so it is not actually going to change that value. So -infinity square -8 minus infinity minus 13. So obviously it is going to become -infinity. So this covers everything that is -7. So range of fx, f is less than -7, right. Find an expression for f inverse x. So we have fx. First of all, I will write fx as it is, then we will find fx, we will find f inverse x. So fx is -2x squared minus 8x minus 13. So this is equals to y, -2x squared minus 8x minus 13, and this we have calculated that from the first part it is -2 into x minus plus 2 squared minus 5. So y plus 5 is equal to -2 into x plus 2 squared, right. So y plus 5 over -2 is equal to x plus 2 squared. So squaring both sides will give us plus minus square root of y plus 5 over -2 equals to x plus 2. So we can rewrite that rearranging. So x minus x plus 2 is equal to plus minus square root of y plus 5 over -2. So x is going to be -2 plus minus y plus 5 over -2. So that means our f inverse x is equal to, just changing the y into x, so y over -2. So this is our f inverse x. Now number 3, find the first 3 terms in ascending power of expansion. This is question from series. So first 3 terms, we can either you can use Pascal triangle or you can use binomial theorem. I will always suggest you to use binomial theorem, but for the smaller powers we can use Pascal's triangle also, but to make it uniform we can just use the Pascal's triangle. So first 3 terms, the first one is going to be 1 power 5, then 5c1, 1 power 4 and 2x, then plus third term is going to be 5c2, 1 cubed and then 2x power 2, right, and other terms. We are just writing first 3 terms. So this is 1 plus 5c1 is 5, then 1 into 2x, 5c2 is 10, just use your calculator directly, and then this is going to be 8x squared, right. So then we have here, sorry, not 8, 2 squared, it is going to be 4. So this is 4 here. So first 3 terms we have 1 plus 5 times 2, this is 10x plus 40x squared, right. So these are the first 3 terms. Now in the first three terms, find the first three terms again in the ascending power of this. So now again we are going to expand by using binomial theorem, right. So this is going to be 1 power 4 plus 4c1, 1 power 3, and then negative 3 power 1, then 4c2, 1 power 2, 1 power 132, then negative 3x power 2. Okay, so when you open, this is the 1, 4c1 is 4 into 1 into negative 3x plus 4c2 is 6, 1, 3 times 3 is 9x squared, right. So we have 1 minus 12x plus 6 times 9, it's 54 x squared. So these are the first three terms, right. So now hence find the coefficient of x square in this expansion. Find the coefficient of x square in this expansion. So we will take both the expansions that we have done here, 2x power 5 into 1 minus 3x power 4, right. So expansion of this I am taking from the first part, 1 plus 10x plus 40x squared. The second one is 1 minus 12x plus 54x squared. So we have taken this from part 1 and 2 that we expanded, right. So now we are looking for the coefficient of x square. To find out the coefficient of x square, we will see where we are getting the coefficient of x squared. So this 1 is going to multiply to everything, so that means the one term we are going to get here like 54x squared, right. So I am writing here, this is 54x squared. Then 10x will be multiplied throughout, so 10x times 1, then 10x times this 12x will give us x squared term. So this becomes negative 120x squared. Then 40 is going to multiply by 1 here, plus 40x squared, right. So we have, when you calculate, this comes out to be negative 26x squared. So therefore the coefficient of x squared in this expansion is negative 26. So our answer is negative 26. Okay, I hope you guys are getting everything. Kindly subscribe if you are getting benefit, and share it with your friends, and please press the like button right now so that I can know if you understand and get benefit of these videos. So let's start number 4 here. A large industrial water tank is such that the depth of the water in the tank is x meter. So x is the depth, right. The volume V meter cubed of the water tank is given by this, and water is being pumped into the tank at constant rate of this. So being pumped into that at the constant rate, so that means that is the volume. So this is dV over dt, given to us is 3.6. So find the rate of increase of the depth. So that means we are looking for the dx over dt, right, when the depth is 4 meters. So giving answer in per centimeter cube. So we have here the value of V is so let's start. We want to find out the rate of increase of depth in the water when x is equal to 4 meters, right. So dx over dt is required, dx over dt. So this can be written as like dx over dv, because we have volume, dv over dt, right. This is what we want to find out. So what do we have? We have V is equal to 243 minus 1 over 3, 9 minus x cubed, and we also have dv over dt. This is given to us 3.6 meter squared per hour, right. So now we will differentiate this one, dv over dx. This is going to be 0, then minus 1 over 3, and derivative of this is going to be 3 into 9 minus x power 3 minus 1, it is 2, and then the derivative of this is -1 by chain rule. So this 3 and 3 gets cancelled, so minus and minus this will become plus, so this becomes 9 minus x squared. So this is our dv over dx. Okay, so at x equals to 4, so we have x is equal to 4, so this will become 9 minus 4 power 2, that is 25 meter squared. Okay, so now we will substitute this value in equation 1. So from 1, what do we have? From 1 we have dx over dt. So as this is dx over dv, but we have dv over x, so we can write it down 1 over 25 times, this is meter squared, times 3.6, this is given to us meter square per hour, this meter and meter is gone, so we have dx over dt is equal to 0.144 meter per hour. But the question is give you answer in centimeter per minute, so we will change this. So this can be 0.144 meter to centimeter times 100, and we have over, this is meter over 100, so this meter to centimeter times, and then hour to minute is times 60. So when you calculate this, this is 0.24 centimeter per minute. So this is our dx over dt, right? So that is the answer. Now next question number 5, we have here question from transformation. The diagram shows a curve with the maximum point at 812, this is maximum point here you see, and the minimum point at 80, which is here. The curve is the result of applying combination of true transformation to the circle. So original shape was a circle. The first transformation applies is translation of 7 minus 3, and the second one is the stretch in y direction. So if you can see, it's like this. So this have been stretched like this, like this, along y axis. So that means if our radius is here, so let's see what is the question. The question is state the scale factor of the stretch. So this have been stretched, so that means it is only stretched along y axis like this, there is no stretch along x axis. So that means if you see from here to here, this one, this is the diameter of the circle, so it is from 6 to 10, that is 4 is the diameter. So if 4 is the diameter, this is 2 and 2, right, the radius. Okay, so then the stretch is from here to this one, this is the stretch, so this is 6. Okay, so stretch factor here is 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So stretch factor is 3, right? Now state the radius of the original circle. So radius of the original circle, we have just done this one, so this is 2 and 2, so radius is 2 units. 1 mark question, so there are very direct question from the diagram. State the coordinates of the center of the circle after translation has been completed but before the stretch is applied. So as the after stretch the coordinates, so after stretch what are the coordinates? After stretch we have the coordinates, the coordinates are 80 and 812, right? So these are the coordinates that we have, and the scale factor is 3. So that means before stretch what is going to be the coordinate? Before stretch it is going to multiply by, or you can say divide by 3, only the y coordinate, not the y along, because it is along y axis. So this x coordinate is going to remain same, then other one we are going to divide by 3. So new coordinates are going to be 8 0 and 8 4, right? Now state the coordinates of the center of the original circle. So this is bit tricky. So center of the original circle. So as you know that center after translation is this is a center this is 8 and this is 2, 4, 6. So center is here. So this have been stretched along y axis. So the question is state the coordinates of the original circle. So there are two things applied here. One is translation of 7, -3, other one is the stretch along y axis. So before the translation we need to do the opposite. So before, we are talking about before translation, right? Let me write here, before translation. What we need to we will do the do reverse of, or you can say opposite of 7 and -3. So this is +7, so we will do -7. So the coordinate was 8 and sorry, I think we missed something here. Yeah, here we have to find out the coordinates, that's why. So in part C, these are the coordinates, and then state the coordinates of the center of the circle and before the stretch. So this we can find out, okay, the center we can find out from here. So before stretch, these were the coordinates, right? So center before translation is going to be 8 plus 8, 16 divided by 2, 8 plus 8, and then 0 plus 4 over 2. So the center is equals to 16, that is 8 and 2. So this was the center before center after translation. So this was center after translation. So before translation, it is going to be reverse of that. So it was 8 minus 7 and then 2 minus 2 plus 3. So this will become 8 plus minus 7 is 1 and 5. So the center is going to be 1 and 5 for the original. Now number 6, it is given that alpha is equal to cos inverse this, and without using trigonometrical functions on your calculator, find the exact value of this. So now as we have the alpha is equal to cos inverse 8 over 17. So cos alpha is going to be 8 over 17. So cos alpha we can use from here the formula sine square theta, we have cos square alpha plus sine squared alpha is equal to 1. Cos square alpha is 8 over 17 power 2, then plus sine square alpha equals to 1, then sine squared alpha is equal to 1 minus cos squared is going to be 8 over 17 power 2. So this comes out to be 225 over 289, right? So sine, this is sine square alpha, then sine alpha is going to be square root of that, that is 15 over 17. So we got sine alpha, but in this question we need tan alpha also, so we can calculate tan alpha, as we know that tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta, sine alpha over cos alpha. Sine alpha is 15 over 17 over cos alpha is 8 over 17. So this is 15 over 17 times 17 over 8. So this comes out to be 15 over 8, right? So now we can calculate that we require. We have 1 over sine alpha plus 1 over tan alpha is equal to 17 over 15 plus 8 over 15. So this is 25 over 15, and in the simplest form it is 5 over 3. So this is the answer, 5 over 3. Now number 7, the curve fx is such that f dash x is